Hey there. I was gonna give you a hard time about losing the Unity belt, but I don't have the heart. A betrayal like that had to suck.
Thanks, Becky. It's mostly just my pride that aches at this point, which is why I am going to take all of Punk's away at Survivor Series.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. Nick Aldis told me you and your partner were in charge of recruiting Team WWE. I want in.
Oh, wow. Becky, you are literally a legend, so I don't want you to take this the wrong way.
But there's a mountain of responsibility on your shoulders, and you want to make sure you're making the right call, because if you screw this up, it's pretty much the end of WWE as we know it.
Sounds overwhelming when you put it that way.
Well then, how would you like to walk into Survivor Series knowing you're facing a mutiny that's already broken?
I would like that very much. Tell me more.
Before Punk stuck a knife in your backs in a way he never could have if Seth and I had been the Unity champions.
You're a real peach.
The whole world thought Bailey was the puppet mistress pulling the strings of this mutiny rebellion. And as you may have heard, she and I have a bit of a history.
A bit? You were part of the NXT 4 Horsewomen together. You and Bailey don't just have history, you have mythology.
Exactly. Nobody knows Bailey as well as I do. And I'm sure that going from revolutionary leader to CM Punk's second fiddle has got to be driving her mad.
And you want to use that to drive a wedge.
Not only drive a wedge, I can drive Bailey all the way back to WWE.
That happens, Mutiny doesn't walk into Survivor Series. They hobble.
Exactly. I know just how to get under Bailey's skin, too. My next match, she's gonna see me do all her moves better than she does. So you give me the green light, and I'll go to work.
If you can split Mutiny's core and bring Bailey back home to WWE, you're not just on our Survivor Series team. You're the linchpin.
Linchpin. I'm the punter around these parts. That's gimmick infringement.
If you're gonna steal, steal from the best.
Flattery will get you everywhere. All right, let's see if I can get my old pal's attention.
Lynch is ready for action.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, the man, Becky Lynch!
I spoke to Becky earlier, and she said that Mutiny should be watching her match very closely tonight.
Well, that's the last thing in the world I'd be asking for, Cole. We've seen what happens when you poke that bear.
Becky is looking to make a statement loud enough for Mutiny to hear.
The irresistible force is here.
Ready to squash.
And her opponent from San Diego, California, Nia Jax!
One of the most dominant women in WWE history.
Physically unparalleled in the women's division, Nia Jax has imposed her will on everyone that stepped in the ring as opposition.
An incredible pedigree for success for Nia Jax.
It is absolutely impossible to plan against an opponent the size of Nia Jax.
Nia Jax looks to be in a bad mood, and I'm pretty sure she's going to take it out on her opponent.
Becky Lynch has promised that this match is going to get Mutiny talking.
Everyone knows her history with Nia Jax.
Nice takedown, stacked for the pin.
She powers out immediately there.
She's really letting her opponent know how much fight she has.
Lynch responds. Oh. Forearm to the face.
Oh, nothing fancy about that. Yokes up their opponent.
Sidewalk slam delivered.
You have got to be kidding me. A deadlift military press. This is unreal power. Slam! Being able to pull that off, no one is going to question if you skip going to the gym today.
Oh! Big elbow.
A reversal. Well scouted.
Slips away just in time.
A quick reversal from her.
The man connects. Oh!
No love lost between Lynch and her opponent.
Oh, and that's what Sheik trading back and forth blows now.
Boom! So much pride, so much resiliency on display. Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
Oh, right uppercut. Jarring. Oh, rocking the jaw. Drop kick to the face. Waistlock. Becky attacking with unshakable confidence. Becky bringing it. Kick connects. Hooking it up. Spiked with a rose plant. Jax looks absolutely out of it.
Shoulders down.
And a kick out.
Nia Jax refuses to quit. Impressive resilience from Jax here tonight.
And Becky. Oh my God. Diving moonsault. And Lynch is all fired up now.
Nia needs to find that irresistible force once more.
What a match. Oh, all tangled up inside.
Oh, backpack face buster. Ooh, Becky just aggressively going after that arm.
Rolling neck snap.
Setting it up. Look at this inverted figure four. That's gotta hurt.
Kick to the gut. Uh-oh.
Look out. Rose plant. Will that sew this up for Becky?
Taking advantage of the opportunity. Oh, she's still alive.
And Nia Jax is still in this.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of heart from Nia Jax here tonight.
You have to imagine the gears are turning in Becky's head, wondering what she has to do now to end this.
Face buster.
Nia Jax just getting worked on here.
Becky's taking which from the top.
She's going for the cover. Picked up the victory.
Here is your winner, the man, Becky Lynch.
Thanks for meeting me up here.
No problem, but isn't this just a little bit paranoid?
People have been jumping from WWE to Mutiny since the night they invaded. Bailey probably has a set of eyes or ears hanging around here somewhere.
Well, word definitely got back to her about you doing her moves. Did you see her social media rant?
It was hard to miss. I'm already so far under her skin, she's gonna scratch herself raw.
Right? I've never seen a person use so many words to insist they don't care about something.
That'd be the lady protesting too much. One more nudge, I think I'll be able to open Bailey's eyes to how Punk's really using her.
How are you gonna do that?
I'm Irish, darling. I'm just gonna use my words.
Welcome to the return of Ding Dong. Hello! I'm your host, Bailey. And I'm wearing some brand new fancy slacks for the occasion. This week, we have the biggest guest I have ever seen walk through that door. She's an icon, a legend, the former leader of Mutiny, me!
You know, I had this really funny bit about Bailey walking through that door and doing a big pratfall like some cheesy sitcom. But honestly, it's just making me sad. See, I miss Bailey. The real Bailey. My Bailey. I'm doing all this to try and remind her who she really is. Do you remember, Bailey? Do you? You're a force of nature. You built damage control from nothing into one of the most dominant factions in WWE and kept them there for 2 years. You're a leader. If it had really been you in charge of Mutiny, I might not like it, but at least I'd respect the game. But this, following a cult leader like Punk off a cliff, that's not you. That can't be you. If you rang the doorbell and walked through that door, all I'd ask is what the hell happened to my friend. So instead, later tonight, I'm gonna go out there, and when the bell rings, I hope you're standing across from me. It's time we mend our fences.
Becky Lynch invited Bailey to the ring, and it seems Bailey accepted.
I didn't think she would actually show. Look out! Kyrie Sane from behind.
This was a setup.
Becky was distracted. Now Kyrie's laying in the punches.
The referee's finally getting some control.
It's about damn time.
No, Kyrie's going back. Get up, Becky.
Kyrie Sane wanted to get her hands on Becky Lynch. Now she has her chance.
If Becky thought she could talk any sense into that traitor Bailey, I got a steel mill in Pittsburgh to sell. Pure naivete.
Having faith in the people you care about isn't naive, Corey. It's hope.
Rolling neck snap. Brutal.
Tap! Tap!
Planning something big here. Oh my God! Moonsault!
You see that height?
Stop in the leg! Just nasty.
Sane can't seem to get out of harm's way.
Lynch is backing up her words here. Are we gonna see a tap? This is not gonna end well.
Exploder suplex.
Watch out!
Oh my, apron senton.
A second leg drop with a twist.
Ooh, stiff kick.
Tossed back into the ring.
Running leg drop.
She's starting to struggle here.
Well, safe to say, Becky's definitely trying to send a message right now.
In the corner now, she doesn't want to stay there. Springboard kick right to the heart.
Lynch is keeping the pressure on.
Kyrie, no!
Crash and burn.
Rolled the dice and got snake eyes.
What a disaster. Missing completely on a very reckless move.
She throws her back in. Oh my God. Moonsault!
You see that height?
Becky Lynch has got it cinched in. Has got it cinched in to disarm her.
And she lets go of the hold.
Maybe she didn't like the leverage or grip she had on that submission, Cole.
This might be the beginning of the end.
Handle slam.
Sane is absolutely laid out.
Oh my God.
Knockout victory. This one is over.
Becky Lynch just fended off Kairi Sane's attack and sent her back to Mutiny with a lot of explaining to do.
Becky, Becky, Becky. You know, it took me a couple of weeks to figure out why you were so determined to get my attention. Now I see. It's the same thing it's always been with you, Rebecca. Green-eyed envy. You're right. I did build Damage Control from the ground up, and then they fell apart without me. Just like the horsewomen fell apart without me. It must drive you crazy that everything I touch turns to gold, while every professional relationship you've ever had falls to dust. You believe you can cause tension between Punk and me because you think we work by the same code as the WWE locker room. Every person for themselves. You're wrong. Mutiny is different. We're breaking the old hierarchies. You are the one who sold your soul for success, Becky. You call yourself the man when you've been dancing a jig to WWE's tunes since the beginning. Your book tour, your morning show interviews, your fans, all gifts from the machine for being a good little girl. You would throw any friend under the bus to get ahead. Unlike Kairi Sane, who joined Mutiny out of loyalty to our friendship. Loyalty, which you never had. I don't know what you're after, Becky, but I know there's one way to settle it. In the ring. But I'm not the fool you think I am. You're not going to sucker me into a SmackDown trap. Come home to the place that made you, Becky. Come face me at NXT and I'll show you what you really are. A puppet. You're not the only one who can play mind games. Stay tuned.
Are you sure about this, Becky? Seems risky.
Come on. Last time I checked, we're wrestlers. The only way to pull Bailey out of whatever poison daydream Punk sold her on is to face her in the ring.
Which is a great strategy as long as you actually make it to the ring. She's got a whole army down there at NXT. I'm pretty sure you're walking into a trap.
You don't know her. Her ego will drive her to try to beat me one-on-one.
Say you're right. Is CM Punk going to be that honorable? Just let me go down there with you. Somebody needs to get your back.
After you blew up their whole plan to loot the WWE archives? I'm guessing there are wanted posters with your mug and a sizable bounty on them plastered all over Orlando.
I wonder if I can get a monster truck down there.
Look, I appreciate the offer, and I'm happy as hell someone brave enough to walk into the belly of the beast is leading our team into Survivor Series. But no.
Becky, to win the best of 3 series and save this company, we need you to make it to Survivor Series. If Mutiny decides to jump you while you're in their house...
I'm not scared of being attacked. I'm scared I've lost my friend forever. I need to do this. Alone.
The Bayley buddies are back, but that's Becky Lynch.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Dublin, Ireland, the man, Becky Lynch!
There's only one reason Becky's cosplaying with Bayley's old entrance, and that's to get Bayley so angry she makes a mistake. Or several.
Maybe so, Corey, but it could also be a way to remind Bayley of who she used to be.
Mind games aside, now it's time to see who's ready to fight. Wait a minute, that's Bayley dressed like Becky the night she debuted.
And her opponent from San Jose, California, Bayley!
I don't like mutiny, but I have to admit Bayley might be a better dancer than Becky was.
I don't know about that, but you have to think this is going to get under Becky's skin.
Bayley stole Becky's entrance, and now CM Punk's top lieutenant is looking to steal a victory. The mind games are over and the jokes have ended. Now these former best friends are going to settle years of animosity.
Bayley cast her lot with mutiny from the very beginning, but Becky thinks she can turn her back to the right.
If Becky Lynch really thinks she can beat some sense into Bayley after everything we've seen, she's gonna need the luck of the Irish. This one could be over.
A rapid leg drop. Another leg drop.
Drop.
Becky now with an unrelenting attack.
Becky's dishing out a last kicking. Rolling neck snap.
Oh, the death lock applied. Submission move.
A lot of tension being used.
Oof. Caught with the elbow.
Schoolboy. Wait, no!
Into a power bomb.
No muss, no fuss on that delivery. Someone clearly doesn't want this match to go on much longer than it has to.
Bayley managing to find some of that needed breathing room.
She's able to seize the opportunity, but she's got to keep up the pressure.
Fisherman suplex. And Bayley's having trouble managing his onslaught.
Bayley's getting beaten to the punch with every exchange.
And she's sent right into that corner.
Oh, what a springboard kick.
Oh, boom! Took flight and landed a direct hit.
Came in like a ring ball. I've never seen that hit so hard before.
Breaker.
And an unlucky Bayley without an answer to that attack.
No denying Becky's desire inside of a fight.
Whip back into the ring.
Becky Lynch looking for the distance.
Letting go of her hold here.
Maybe she thinks enough damage has been done.
Oh, look at Becky. Manhandle slam.
Is it the finishing touch Lynch needs?
And cover now for the match. 2. Oh, she kicked out.
And we knew Bayley was stubborn, but you got to admit she showed her toughness with that kick out.
And with that kick out, Becky has to keep the... Oh, my God. Moonsault.
You see that height.
Becky with all the momentum on her side.
Gonna be tough to slow Becky down now.
There's some shock in the arena after that kick out.
She countered that into her own offense. Oh, and here comes Bayley. And look at Bayley go.
picking up the pace. This is where she's at her best.
Incredible momentum shift here. And the WWE fans are behind Bayley. Drop kick from behind.
She's just taken so much damage to this point.
Looks like the gas tank is running past E now.
Vicious use of the knee. And now headed to the outside.
Bayley in full control here. Bayley Plex! Let's hope this thing doesn't get any closer to us.
Hoping's a good start, but we might be better off just backing up now.
Throws her back in from ringside. Bayley putting it all on the line.
From the top. Elbow drop.
The cover on Lynch. And she's able to stop the count early.
She is showing us something special here tonight.
And they're going shot for shot, blow for blow. Boom.
It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two. Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags. Oh!
And she's making her way to the top rope here.
Taking flight.
From the apron.
That's what she gets for turning her attention away from this match.
Shot block. Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee.
Rolling neck snap. Becky Lynch looking for it. Manhandle slam. Is it enough to put Bayley away? 2.
Becky Lynch walked into Mutiny's home base and defeated their second in command.
Is tonight the end of this rivalry or a new beginning?
Come on! Come on, Bayley, shake my hand. Come on! This isn't who you are. Please,
She's
Bayley.
going to do it.
Bayley's coming home.
Never! Never!
Damage control? What the heck?
I knew it. I knew Bayley was too far gone.
I never thought I would see those women standing together as a unit again.
You see, Becky, this is what the horsewomen never had. Loyalty. How many times have we all stabbed each other in the back? Again and again and again and again until 4 became 3. You were right about one thing: mending fences. And so I did, with my real sisters. You might have beaten me in a match, but you lost tonight because damage control is mutiny.
Damage control is mutiny, which means WWE is in serious trouble.
I don't think Becky Lynch is worried about mutiny or WWE right now, Byron.
She's thinking about the friend she just lost forever.
We worked as hard as we could to peel Bayley away from Mutiny, but it really feels like we took a loss on this one.
I can see your point.
Come on. I know it doesn't feel great right now, but you did make a dent in their armor, Becky.
You beat Bayley on Mutiny's home turf. If that doesn't create some internal strife, I don't know what will.
I suppose so. But beating Bayley was never the point. I thought I could help her find her way back. There was this moment after the match when I thought I saw the old Bayley. But even that was just a mask while she waited for damage control.
I'm sorry. I feel like I pushed you into this, and now Mutiny is stronger than ever.
First, that's crap. This was my own idea. You didn't push a thing. Second, this might not have been a total win for us, but it wasn't one for Bailey either.
What do you mean? Mutiny has damage control now.
Most of damage control, but not all. I had a talk with Dakota Kai. Turns out we both have versions of Bailey we miss. Dakota's on our side.
We have a mole inside Mutiny? This is amazing. It could change everything.
It could. The only question is, what do we do now to prepare for Survivor Series?
You both hit Mutiny right where it hurts. We need to press our advantage.
What are you thinking?
The Unity titles. When we won them, it pushed Punk and Mutiny into the spotlight. If you two win them, it gives us all the momentum going into Survivor Series.
I'm in.
Me too. But there's no fun in letting Punk know we're all working together, right?
No. I think we're better off if he didn't see it coming.
And he won't. Let's go get those titles.
Have you two come for a friendly chat, or is this some sort of an ambush?
With everything going on, you think we've got time for either? We want a shot at the Unity titles.
You two? Interesting. Not the combination I would have expected. How about I schedule a warm-up match, just to see how this all works?
No. The WWE brass let this mutiny thing get out of hand, and now it's on us to fix their mess. We need to show them how it's done. Those titles, we're taking them back before Survivor Series. Yeet.
Fair enough. I should warn you though, Punk is not eager to hand out Unity title shots, especially to a team from WWE.
We figured. What's it gonna take?
The word is that the only way for a team from our side to earn a shot at the Unity Championships is in a 4-way tornado tag match at NXT Mutiny. If you want those titles before Survivor Series, you'll have to run through their best teams.
Line them up, Oos. We'll clear that path and claim that gold. No doubt.
Okay. If you want me to make arrangements, I will. But you'll be walking into the lion's den.
Sounds like a place for us to make a proper statement.
Set it up.